Cycling along the Hank Aaron Trail here. Headed toward downtown Milwaukee. They really fixed this up. When I was a kid, this was all railroad yard here. Sneak in here. It was totally illegal to be down here. Now it's a park. It's amazing. They tore out all the railroad tracks. There's a couple tracks that still run through. They have it fenced off, and they really fixed it up nice. Used to come down here and all the old train buildings and everything, and break windows and bottles and stuff. I was like 13. Go sailing down this river on half-cut plastic barrels. Just have a blast on here. Just don't get caught by the railroad cops. They were not nice. Trust me on that. 27th Street Viaduct here. Hank Aaron Trail. See the railroad tracks there. That's all that's left of. This used to be all train tracks through here. Trains would run through here 24/7. Milwaukee did a good job cleaning up their industrial corridor and turning it into something nice. I like it. My old neighborhood here, 25th and Mineral. My house used to be right here next to this house. There's about 6 houses that used to be in this square here, this empty square. The church over there. They bought them up in like the 90s. They were going to build a new school, but then they had the scandals and it never got built. It's empty. My old neighbor Lee across the street in that brick house. Still keep in contact with him after all these years. Fun times in this neighborhood. It's a great place. Neighbor used to have a swimming pool right here. Got married in this church right here. And then that church in the background over there, I used to go to school at that church. Got a little park across the street, and then domes are that way. Fun times. My old grade school here, 23rd and Greenfield. I went to school here. I used to go to church here. Got confirmed. We've seen better days. All these people running around. 16th and Greenfield here. Heart of the Latino community. I did a video on this area before. Somewhere on my channel. Making my way down toward the lake, Southside. Still making my way south or east toward the lake. Right toward downtown. Show you some of the city. Streets you wouldn't normally see. 6th and Greenfield. What's happening here? There's the bus. Moving around down here, making my way toward downtown Milwaukee. 3rd and Greenfield. My old hangout neighborhood. Some wild times down here, man. Wild times coming up. Now we're all old. Our kids are old. It's all memories. Fun spot though, man. Just to wreak havoc down here. No joke. It was all fun. We're in the port of Milwaukee. Looking at Jones Island. Barker parked here unloading some cargo. Across the way there at Jones Island, and up to the 1930s used to be an old Polish fishing village. That's where it all out of there for industrial purposes. And this new factory over here used to be the Solvay Coal and Coke Company. Back in the 90s, it was all abandoned. We used to go in there all the time. Go through all the old abandoned buildings. It was super dangerous in that place. Here they got the Milwaukee Institute for Freshwater University. Yeah, that place was something else. Used to go in there all the time. Climbed up on that building over there too. I've been on the top of that one, inside and outside. Used to climb on all the ships back in the days, early 90s. They would be in port here, parked for the winter. I've been on a lot of these ships, to be honest. Quite a few of them. Fun times. It's all changed. Now it's a park. Used to be all just a dead end road with railroad tracks and coal piles over here and abandoned buildings. Fixing it up. Milwaukee's doing it right. Let's call this the end here. End of Greenfield. Used to swim in here. I know it looks disgusting, but on a hot day when you didn't have a pool and you were poor, didn't want to go all the way to the beach on a bike, that was the spot. A lot of parties down here. Good times. And the National Avenue here, from the old Sail and Rail bar. That's what it used to be called. A long time ago. It was more industrial and railroad running through here all over. They still do, but just not as much. The mouth of the Milwaukee River here. Doing river cruises. We've got a Horn Bridge out to Lake Michigan. That goes into the industrial area over there. Port. Just having a good time. Milwaukee River. River walk. To downtown. Getting into the 3rd Ward. Festa Italiana going on here down on the lakefront, downtown Milwaukee. I didn't even know this was going on right now. First of the festivals, one of the first festivals of the year. I'm gonna hit the Summerfest grounds. Non-stop festivals from here on out till probably the end of fall. Good times. I made it downtown Milwaukee, Michigan. Discovery World over there. Art Museum over there. Milwaukee skyline. I'll start making my way back west to my car. Hank Aaron Trail. Trail goes out to an island out this way. There's like a state park out there. There's really nothing on there. It's a trail. We made it. Downtown Milwaukee. Nice day out today. Downtown Milwaukee here. Sun's going down. Saturday evening. Really nice out. I keep making my way back. 6th Street Viaducts here. Harley-Davidson Museum. A lot of history in there. Just outside of downtown. Start making my way back on the Hank Aaron Trail this way. Get back home. This little quiet spot on the trail here. Floating barges here, Menominee River. And someone's out there on a boat. Pretty neat. Different way to see in the city. A pontoon boat. I'm not sure where he launched at because a little further up I think there's like a small dam. So you really can't down that way. Interesting. Maybe they launched from right there, but I don't know how you get a pontoon boat down that. Unless they came up from downtown Milwaukee, that's my other guess. Nonetheless, they passed, because you really can't go further than this. There's a viaduct just a few blocks up that way, and I'm almost positive there's a barrier in the water, like some corrugated metal. It's almost like a spillway. Looks like you can launch from there though. Not sure about that pontoon boat. They probably came up the river. We're going back. Beautiful night out. Sun's going down. We're almost back. Oh, that looks bad. I don't know what happened there. On the other hand, there's a piece of art over here dedicated to the cyclists. Park down here by 35th Street. A little park here dedicated to all the railroad workers and train yards that used to be down here on Milwaukee Road. I remember these trains going through here when I was a kid in the 70s. And I remember when the buildings were abandoned. I was about 12 or 13. We used to go in all the abandoned buildings, all the old train buildings down here. causing trouble, breaking windows with rocks, climbing on everything. But that's what the kids did back then, man. We didn't have the internet. There's a picture of it over here. These are all the old buildings. I've been in all of these buildings, a lot of them, before they tore them down. You can see it was all these buildings in here. We used to go on the trains down here. That's what we did. It was dangerous. When we were young, we didn't know any better. Well, we did, but yeah, that was fun. And that concludes my video of the Hank Aaron Trail Southside downtown ride. Hope you enjoyed the sights and sounds of Milwaukee. Pretty lively night tonight. It's been a while since I've been on a bike. I still got it in me. That was quite a few miles. You probably still got it.